guys, we are going to go to the Lido and swim some laps. It's almost 4 p.m. and we've been out since, early this morning. Well, not early, like maybe 10. And I'm so sweaty because it's so muggy out. I need to take a quick shower. When in doubt, opt for boyfriend's shirt. Shouldn't it be like a boy's biggest goal in life to have a girl who wants to wear their shirts? I'm sorry. I feel like that is one of their only real contributions to society are t-shirts. Nice, perfectly oversized t-shirts. That should be what they are striving for as a species. It's only 4, but I don't foresee myself leaving the house. So it's PJ o'clock. I have some leftover quinoa salad that I was carrying around with me all day, so it hasn't been in the refrigerator. But I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna just eat it. There's cheese, but it's like feta. I feel like feta doesn't really go off. I don't know. We've got quinoa, feta, cucumber, red onion, little cherry tomatoes, halloumi, oh, and chickpeas. I have probably about another hour or so of work left to do. I'm basically in the home stretch of my thesis now. I think 3 weeks left. I have a daily schedule mapped out on a calendar, and when you look at it like that, with the individual days, I realize that it's actually quite a lot of time. It's more time than it seems when you say 3 weeks, you know what I mean? 21 days, that's actually kind of a long time. Although, I think I just realized, I think it's actually 2 weeks. Urban design is so funny because, it's such a random career, very ever-present, but it's not really a well-known career path. I never heard about it until about last year when I decided to apply to this master's. It makes sense that it exists. It's just that I feel like they need a better PR team. I'm doing these little illustrative perspectives, looking down at a street or whatever, in my case a street, bird's eye view, which is 45-degree angle-ish, in a cute, pretty, helpful way, showing what's happening in the redesign of it. Anyway, I'm doing some of those right now. When I'm looking for little icons or whatever to put onto my visualization, I usually type axonometric XYZ that I'm looking for. Axonometric bush on Pinterest. Pinterest was no results found. You need this kind of angle because it's not from above, but it's not flat. This is an axonometric bush. I could take that and put that in my drawing, and it's so pretty. I'm not going to though, because I made my own bush earlier actually. Look at these little old people I could put in my little street. That's so cute. I'm really proud of my Pinterest page. Doing urban design has just made it look way cooler. These urban design illustrations and drawings and graphics and stuff are beautiful, objectively beautiful. The color schemes are amazing, the textures are amazing, and so it fits in really nicely with the Pinterest aesthetic that I have going. We have fashion, we have color schemes and color palettes, we have food, and then we have a beautiful landscape map, and then little icons of people for my graphics. It's just so beautiful, I can hardly take it. Anyway, we'll touch in later. So remember when I said that I was in my PJs because we were gonna be home all evening? Well, I've just been asked to join my boyfriend who I live with, at the local pub. So I'm in no position to turn that down. So I put on a little outfit, this itty bitty little collar. This is his sweater. This is my daily jorts. And these are my go-to Mista loafers that I'm obsessed with and love. just turned the corner to the most beautiful sunset I think I've ever seen in London. The whole sky is like a glowing, fluffy pink, like cotton candy on another level. So the great news is that JM offered to make us dinner. His specific words were, "Why don't I just make dinner tonight and you can just sit on the sofa and have scroll time?" And I was like, well, that's really sweet, but I mean, I don't want to just sit on my phone and scroll while you're making us dinner. He was like, no, I mean, just rest, just rest. Take some time, I enjoy making dinner. Okay, twist my arm. I'll take it. I'll take some alone time where I can get it. I'm a big alone time girl. I'm definitely an introvert. I love a public engagement of sorts, hanging out with my friends, going to the pub, but it doesn't recharge me. And I think that's the key difference between introverts and extroverts. What fills your battery? For me, just sitting alone in a room. Honestly. Yeah. I have my daily little yogurt bowl. This is my Coke collection. So many, it's absurd. I feel like people don't really do the New York Times games anymore. I don't know. I feel like there was such a COVID era buzz about it. Whoa. Ew. The reason that JM and I do them every morning is mostly because it gives us an excuse to have some cozy quality time together. This is the Typology vitamin C serum. And that was the Typology like toner. But it also really gets our brains going, like especially right now. We have so much work to do over the next few weeks to like get our theses done. Having that little bit of like light mental intellectual stimulation, it's really helpful. Sunscreen. This is our order. We start with spelling bee, and if you don't know spelling bee, you get, I think, 7 letters. You have to make as many words with those letters as possible. There's one letter that you have to use in every single word. And then there's 1 or 2 or sometimes multiple words that utilize all 7 letters, and that's called the panagram. That's my job. I am the panagram girl. I don't care about all the little like 4-letter words. Wasted my time. That's JM's job. And I'm just like searching for the panagram. I'm not gonna lie, I always get it. 1 in every 10 times. I can't think of it. Oh my god, this is so messy. Look at how messy this is. I'm so sorry. Wait, can you even see it? My makeup bag's a hot mess because you know what? I'll explain exactly why. I lost the cap to my brown pencil eyeliner and it's just like, it's gotten everywhere. So this is just like the tinted serum. I kind of want to do a little more makeup than usual today. I'm kind of just in the mood. So there's multiple levels you can get to on spelling bee, and we try to get to the level called great, which is there's amazing, then there's genius. We're not geniuses and we never claim to be. Then we go to Wordle. I mean, I feel like everyone knows Wordle. Our tactic is to start with a different word every time based off of our mood, surroundings, whatever comes to mind. Yesterday we woke up at 6 a.m. because JM had to do like a ton of work yesterday morning, and so our first word was early, and then our second word was tired. One time I have gotten the Wordle in 1, and it is my proudest moment and simultaneously my most shameful moment because it was the worst possible starting word. It was, I think, over 2 years ago now, and the word was elope. I have no idea what compelled me to guess elope. Very rare to have a P. 2 E's is kind of stupid to start with that. if they're correct, they reveal themselves as green, and it kept turning green, green, green. And then I was like, what the fuck? That's so fun. I should have bought a lottery ticket that day. Wow, I didn't think of that. Then we go on to connections. Connections is actually my favorite. 4 groups of 4, so 16 words. You have to group them into 4 groups based off of like theme or letter structure. You only get 4 wrong guesses, so we try to do it without failing, which usually we do, I think. This is the Hourglass concealer that I'm using. I just like pat a little below my eyes with this same ratty brush that I use for everything. After connections, we do strands, and strands is a word finder. You know, when you have like a bunch of scrambled letters and you have to find the words, every single letter is involved in a word that you have to find, and they don't just go like diagonally or up and down. You can do like a twirl, you can do like weird zigzag, and gives you like a theme, and so you kind of know what you're supposed to be looking for, but the themes are pretty ambiguous and sometimes quite cryptic. My Messy Refi bronzer. And then there's one word that goes across the whole puzzle from one side to the other, and that's called the spanogram. It's also like an additional hint theme kind of for the puzzle. After doing all of those, then we do a Monday crossword, because Mondays are the easiest crosswords and they get harder throughout the week, Sunday being the hardest. So we just go into the crossword archive and pick one out and try to do it as quickly as possible. This is the Refi Blush. This is the Rhode Glazing Mist. Really helps everything melt together. We can do the crossword pretty quickly, like in like 6 minutes, but sometimes we do the Monday crossword and it takes us like 15 minutes because it's just weirdly hard and we don't understand any of the references or whatever. We were with our friends recently and we were doing a crossword together, and there's so many hints that they use over and over again. Like they're always like a hoppy brew, and if you do the crossword a lot, you know that the answer is going to be IPA. My friend who we were doing the crossword with was like, what the fuck? And obviously the natural response is, what the fuck does that mean? But if you are in the habit of doing the crossword a lot, you kind of just know all the clues and all the answers that they repeat over and over again. This is the Westman Atelier Lit Up Highlight Stick in Nectar. That's our morning game routine. Moment of truth. Hey, that's pretty good. Got it in my eye. I've had this since probably 2018. It'll settle down, but I think for now it's actually really bouncy and cute. Okay, wait, with these like white jeans, I think this kind of works. It kind of eats. So it's actually super hot out. The sun suddenly appeared through the clouds and everything changed. My whole outfit changed. Everything was chaotic. I'm wearing this little like linen shirt. I wanted to wear this cute little belt situation that I've been seeing everywhere. Tied scarf moment. Scarf is my great grandmother's why I saw a scarf, and it's like so insane. My jeans are from Glassworks and my sunglasses are Miller. And my bag Jam got me in Morocco recently. I'm gonna take the tube. This is my first time taking the tube in like at least a week because I've just been biking everywhere and it's been so nice. And my trusty Bink that never goes with the outfit but is always necessary. I'm gonna miss coming back to campus so much. 1 year was not enough. It's such a beautiful, special place. But at least now I have like this forever connection to it. We've changed locations because we want a bit of coffee and a different vibe. It's about 7:30 and I came home a few hours ago, kept working. Now we're gonna go shoot our shot and try to get a random last minute seat at Tamil Prince for Indian food because we're craving Indian food so badly. So yeah, Jam and I are gonna go hop on our bikes and ride over there, wish and pray that we get a little spot. I called and he said it was possible, so we're banking on that. We managed to get a seat outside. My shoes are from Bass. My socks are from a little boutique in Marylebone, I forget the name. My shorts are from Vinted. I just got them, picked them up today. £4. My shirt I got at a flea market in Copenhagen. My bag is my great grandmother's Loewe bag, which I'm honored and privileged to have in my possession. Sunglasses are my mom's from like the 90s. Anyway, that's my outfit. My most sincere apologies, I didn't vlog all day today. Last thing you saw, I was in the park and I was meeting up with a girl who reached out to me through TikTok, and we just had like the most wonderful couple hours chatting and getting to know each other, and it was so lovely. We just got some drinks and pastries from Dusty Knuckle, and since then I've just been working all day, so nothing to film there, folks. I'm in the same fit, kind of sweaty for sure. Where's this button? Whatever, I don't really need it to be buttoned, let's be real. Best part of the day, highlight of my week, expected highlight of the week. I'm going over to my friend M's house for a craft night. There's only a few of us going this evening, just the girls. I've packed my bag of my craft contributions. Mind you, I have a lot more where this came from, but she did say she got a ton, so I don't want to overwhelm the situation. We don't want to go crazy. Or maybe we do. I don't know. She said don't bring wine. I was gonna bring wine because she has a lot of wine too, apparently. So I'm going to go to the store and grab some snacks instead. Isn't that so fun? You got charcoal? I should have brought the watercolor paper to go with the watercolors. Didn't think that far ahead in my day.
No, I mean, it's good, but it's good content.
Jones is crazy. In honor of 20,000 followers on TikTok, I'm making a cake. Look. I basically merged two recipes, one from Sally's Baking Addiction, one from Red Currant Bakery, but it is a red currant vanilla cake in my little star dish that I've never used to bake anything before, so I'm a little nervous to see how it turns out. But yeah, I just wanted to celebrate. This is the behind the scenes situation of when I bake. TikTok doesn't see it, but you have special privileges. I don't know why, I don't know how. I think I'm used to just like not dealing with it, because growing up, my mom, her deal with me was that if I baked things for her and the family, she would clean. So the cleaning part was really never on my mind growing up, and now that I'm a strong, independent woman, well, I have to deal with the consequences of my actions. The good thing is that tomorrow is Sunday reset day, so I don't need to like deep clean right now, because tomorrow me can deal with that. Juggling. Crafts night last night was literally so fun. We ended up just doing collages of each other, but we had a blast, and we drank some wine and just hung out and watched some like random YouTube videos in the background. It was a great time. And Emily's, the one that she did of me, it was so good. Wait, let me show you. I'm not wearing my hair like this today, but I was wearing my hair like this swooshed out yesterday. Are you kidding? It's literally perfect. I'm gonna hang it somewhere because it's just so fun. Even like the details down to the nose rings and low-key the rosacea. I love it. I love it. I'm obsessed. These are supposed to go on top of the cake, but I can't stop eating them. It's getting pretty golden brown on top, but I think it needs maybe another 2 minutes. like it like a little moist anyway, you know? But so far the shape looks amazing. It didn't overflow, which I was a little concerned about because it was super full. It's pretty. It cracked a bit on top, but it doesn't matter. You guys, it's perfect. Look at this little star. She's amazing. The whipped cream is perfectly whipped and fluffy and holding its shape so well. It feels like it's meringue or something. And then I just loaded the top with a red currant peach jam, sort of candied situation. And then we have a bunch of fresh strawberries and more peaches on top because you can never have too much fruit on top of a cake. I have no idea how to cut a star cake. I have no idea. It's a mess on my plate. It happens, especially with the first slice, you know? Man, that is actually insane. The red currants are so tart that it really helped balance out the sweetness of just cake in general. And then the cake is dense and moist, but still like fluffy, melt in your mouth. It's literally perfect. Happy 20K to me. Sounds so vain, but I'm proud of myself. Posting on TikTok for the last however long, it's quickly become such a huge part of my life and such an important part of my life. It really helps me see the world with like a filter of beauty and wonder, and really helps me make sure I take nothing for granted, especially being in this city that is a fleeting period of my life. Like, I'm not going to be here forever, and so being able to capture it, not just in my brain, but tangibly. I started posting on TikTok a few months after my dad died, and I don't think that I knew at the time how correlated the two were, but I do see now that I'm gonna sit. I'm like leaned really weird, my back hurts. Let me pull up a chair. I feel like it is a response to, after such immense grief and tragedy, I was really eager to find a way to look for the good and connect to the city I lived in, which I had no connection to and kind of resented for being the place that, even though I chose to be here, took me away from being with my family for those very precious last few months. Not to make it too deep unnecessarily, but I'm just super, super grateful. There's a way to be both really authentic and also still romanticize everything and find the beauty in everything. That doesn't mean you don't experience hard things and don't see the tragedy and the difficulty that the world experiences. Instead, it's just a way of seeing and experiencing everything in the world, good and bad, through a perspective of beauty and love and gratitude. So, the whipped cream is my favorite part. I'm gonna go to the pool. Wanna come? Here's what I'm wearing to the pool. I got my bathing suit on underneath, don't worry about it. My new little shorts, some silver flats, and a hoodie. Cozy! I've never seen it this quiet. I mean, I guess it's a Saturday evening, so people have other things to do, but it's like exactly where I want to be right now. It's so peaceful here. There's a few people swimming gentle laps, some little kiddos, like the perfect temperature. So I feel really calm right now, really good. I have these crazy goggle eyes again. Oh well, that felt so good. I think it's fall now. I think we're officially here.